All right. Grand Rising cryptopreneurs, and welcome to the Daily News with Delta Crypto. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Today, we're going to be going over the difference in creating, collecting, and trading NFTs. Like a lot of people are getting interested in NFT section, but they don't know really how to use this right. So we can talk about it today so you understand the differences and maybe you can find what's best for you because they're not all the same. We're gonna start off talking about those collectors, not creators, right? Hero Infinity announces a launch. Something I want to say about NFT creation is a lot of people think it's going to be as simple as just creating a JPEG, tokenizing it, and putting it on OpenSea, and eventually they'll make plenty money. That's not how it works. Launching a successful NFT project is like launching a successful project in anything. You still have to understand how to really get the resources behind it to make it worthwhile on looking into. Like Bored Apes or Hero Infinity, they have social accounts, they have utility, they have things going for it where you can get a return on investment. We're not just buying a cute little picture, we're actually making money from our investment. So let's talk about that. And let's talk about what Hero Infinity and how they're launching updated creation is what I'm really trying to get at. So Hero Infinity announces launch of website and their first NFT collection. The blockchain company launched websites for new mobile game with NFT transactions. Hero Infinity, the NFT game, has announced the launch of its website and that's the infrastructure for NFT transactions on its special HRI token have been set up. Hero Infinity is one of the first multiplayer metaverse games that has combined with NFT transactions to bring its player a fun and unique experience. The website launch allows players to explore more about the game itself, including learning more about heroes and how HRI tokens work within the economics of the game. In Hero Infinity, players from all over the world can choose to battle one another in different landscapes, get equipment upgrades for their heroes, and level up. They can also win prizes in tournaments against one another. HRI tokens are what is used in the Hero Infinity platform for all economic activities within the game. Hero Infinity is launched as a collection of 1,097 NFTs, and in order to encourage the spirit of competition amongst players, every Hero NFT has rarities and levels between 1 and 30. The team at Hero Infinity are excited about what we have created and to soon watch our hard work in action, said Thane Breeze, the owner of Hero Infinity, to quote another determined Canadian. Started from the bottom, now we're here. That's funny. For information on Hero Infinity, visit their website, and we will be dropping this in the CSO, so y'all can go ahead and check that out and find, I will drop this article so y'all can come here and check out everything y'all want to check out. Press release. This is a paid release. Paid press release. Crypto Adventure does not endorse and is not responsible for or reliable for any content accuracy, quality, or advertisement products or other materials on this page. Readers should do their own research before taking any action related to the company. Crypto Adventure is not responsible, directly or indirectly, for any damages or loss caused or alleged to be caused by or in connection with the use of reliance of any content, goods, or services mentioned to the press release. Basically, they just said, hey, we're not financial advisors. We just giving y'all our take on this. So I like it. Thank you for the heads up on this article. And I'm going to tip them. So that has a lot to do with like creating. Again, guys, when you're creating a NFT, you're launching a whole project. So please don't come at us thinking all you got to do is take a cute picture and now all of a sudden you have a whole platform to build. Like, no, you need to build your social medias like they're doing. You need to have utility for your NFT. That helps. You don't always have to, but having utility definitely helps. And we'll get into more about collection and trading towards the end of this video. Right now, I just wanted to bring up an article that is current, and we can talk about how NFTs is going along even in this war. Bored Apes NFT matches holders 1 million donations to Ukraine. What? They matched the holders $1 million just to send out and help? That's crazy. But crypto donations from DAOs to NFTs and crypto firms to Ukraine have topped 88 million. As the conflict between Ukraine and Russia continues, the crypto community's support for Ukraine has also been growing. On Tuesday, the popular NFT collection Bored Ape Yacht Club donates 1 million to the official Ethereum address of Ukraine. Wow. Board Ape donates 1 million. According to the community, after seeing several members of his community donate almost 1 million to support of Ukraine, it has decided to match that by donating 1 million. The collection shared the Etherscan of the transactions worth 388.99 Ethereum, slightly above a million by the current value. And even more now today, since the price blew up, right? It's been inspiring seeing our community come together in support of Ukraine. Almost 1 million in ETH has been donated to Ukraine by wallets containing BAYC ecosystem, NFT. Today, we're matching that with a 1 million ETH donation of our own. Cool, cool, cool. So this is definitely going to help their whole project. For those that believe in helping Ukraine, that is. The donation of BAYC continues the trend of crypto donations in support of Ukraine that has surpassed 88 million. Several crypto and Web3 communities, from DAOs to meme coins, have donated generously to Ukraine's efforts to defend its territorial integrity. Etherscan shows that its Etherscan wallet currently holds over 7 million. Wow. As the second most valuable NFT collection, BAYC has become a cultural phenomenon. Its NFTs are held by some of the most popular celebrities of the world, from Justin Bieber to Steph Curry, and has done more than $1 billion in secondary sales despite not being up to a year since launch. Russians actively trading crypto. While Ukraine continues to receive donations in millions, it's a different story in Russia. Available data shows that Russia are actively investing in cryptocurrencies despite the sanctions. The average trade size for ruble and hryvnia denominated pairs spiked following the invasion, but remains below all-time highs, suggests retail activity. I say this not too long ago because I was trying to trade it. It took off last week, but it kind of corrected today. But we'll see. According to the crypto analytics from Keiko, the trading volume from ruble denomination Bitcoin reached its highest level for the year last week. On February 28th, ruble denominated Tether volume broke all-time highs. The majority of this volume is concentrated on Binance, which recently announced they would not block Russian accounts. Thank you. Somebody believe in stopping and decentralizing. You know what I mean? Even though they're still centralized, they're giving it to everybody. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how crypto was supposed to work. But anyway, let's get back to the story. It also appears the most ruble-denominated crypto trading is going through USDT. This suggests that more investors in the country favor BTC over fiat or stablecoin exposure. Ukraine insists on crypto exchange banning Russia. So they insist, y'all got to get Russia out of there. Meanwhile, Ukrainian authorities have criticized cryptocurrency exchanges for refusing to discontinue their services for Russia users, while reiterating the call for a blanket crypto ban on Russia by the exchanges. Ukraine Deputy Minister of Digital Transformation, Alex Barnum, I can't say that name, told Reuters that the public should boycott these crypto firms. He echoed the views of several others by stating that the ban is necessary to prevent Russia from evading economic sanctions. But most crypto exchanges disagree with the blanket ban. And that's how we feel. You can't just ban everybody. But anyway, Coinbase recently announced that it had blocked 25,000 wallet addresses believed to be connected to Russian entities and individuals involved in illegal activities. However, it has refused to place a blanket ban on the country. Other popular exchanges such as Kraken and Binance have also adopted a similar stance. According to Binance CEO Campaign Zhao, such a blanket ban is unethical. We believe so as well. So I thought it's going to be all about NFTs, but it's just a full story going into Russia and everything that's going on over there. But hey, even NFTs can help, and we see that. This is being held by the collectors. So if you hold NFTs, why would you collect them instead of trading them? Is a question some people may have. Well, why do people collect art? One, because it holds value. That's the biggest piece. People didn't buy the Picasso just because they love to stare at their Picasso. They probably got a TV that they watch, right? But they bought the Picasso because it's worth $1 million and growing, right? It's a value that is always going to be held. It's like gold. So that's what some people are starting to see with the NFTs. Now, here's another question that I want to ask you. Did you know that a Picasso holder could actually borrow against that? That's an asset. So instead of selling his Picasso for $1 million and never getting that Picasso back, he can actually loan against it. maybe borrow 100,000, invest in another asset, grow that, pay your loan back, and then you still have both? Well, in cryptocurrency, especially NFTs, we're presenting that opportunity as well. Using NFTfi.com, you can actually lend and borrow against your assets, right? So I'm not gonna go through and just show you exactly how in this video. We'll have further videos to demonstrate that. But this is a website that you can get to playing with. If you own 1155, 721s, well, whitelisted 721s, that is, ERC tokens, you could actually come over here and borrow against it. No, I don't want to show my collection right now. I just want to look at the assets on available. If they let me, I think I have to log in just to show it. So I apologize about that. I will have an account prepared and we can go into this a little bit deeper next time. Just not going to show my account right now. So yeah, I will have to connect my wallet to be able to show it. But again, this is still a place of assets, and I get the whole team on to come and help introduce how to use this asset, how to lend and how to borrow, because that's another thing that you'll be able to do. You know, lending, like some people might just think by looking at that, why would I ever want to lend money for this asset? Well, you got a guaranteed return. Either they're going to pay back, for example, if I was to lend somebody $5,000 and they have their sandbox land up as collateral, they have to pay me back this $5,000 in 30 to 90 days, or they will forfeit the land which costs $10,000. So it's a win-win for me, because either you're going to pay me back the $5,000 plus interest, or I earn an NFT worth double the amount. So there's no real lose. This is what we phrase as becoming the bank. So that's definitely something else to think about if you get into NFTs. You know, you can use it to borrow against, or even if you're not into NFTs, but you're looking to start collecting, some of your favorite collections you can actually lend to and hope they default. And if they don't default, you still won. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, right? So we're going to end it talking about OpenSea. OpenSea, and this is the trading part. So that y'all understand there's a difference in trading and collecting. Let's look and explore. See how they have these collectibles? A lot of times these collectibles people are holding because they are a treasure of value. It's going to hold that value, like Bored Apes, for example. They started off being worth $1,000, $2,000, and now they're worth six figures. And I don't see them going down for that. So it's good to keep collecting those, or hold on to what you got. Maybe you need it for hard times, or maybe you can borrow against it. Another thing that I really care about when it comes to these NFTs is utility. A lot of people don't focus on that, but utility means that you can earn just by holding your NFT. For example, one of my NFTs that I hold and earn is the Alien World land. I get paid commissions in TLM just by holding on to the land, and TLM is something I can convert into Wax or Binance or BUSD. So I'm earning daily by holding on to this NFT, and that because it has a utility. Other NFTs could be attached to virtual worlds. Well, you don't gain access. There's this one, I forget the name of it right now. It's not Expansion. It's another game that I'm a part of that you actually have to have an NFT in your wallet just to gain access to the virtual world. So now people are also using NFTs as keys to unlock certain doors. So that's important to think about. And when it comes to music, we no longer have to work with the big music companies to put out great content. You don't even have to sell out of your trunk anymore. What if you start creating music and then putting it on OpenSea for everybody to hear and listen to and even purchase? Like a whole collection that's traded at 0.16 Ethereum. Wow. Just, for some music that he put together and some pictures to go with it. This is half an Ethereum. Half an Ethereum. And it's not like these things just not selling. Don't think that. They are. Well, it's chromatic, this, Travis. No, they just put out a lot. Yeah, here we go. 17 days ago, they put out offers. They are purchasing. 7 months ago, 23 days ago. So this is moving. But again, when they created this, they had a whole campaign behind it. They got a lot going on. So when you come to creating these things, it's going to take a lot. But when it comes to collecting these, not so much. You want to collect what you like, just like any art collector. But what you should have some type of utility or function, in my opinion. that could actually make it worth more. But if that's not your thing, they still have art. Some people just actually still love to look at the beauty of art. Not a lot of utility involved in it, just some great artistic views that you can post inside these virtual worlds. You know, just like we holding Picassos on the wall in our house to show everybody that, hey, look at what I can afford. You can actually put some of these on the wall in your virtual realms to say, hey, look at this nice piece of art that you can look at and now it's worth so much more. So there's a lot of ways that we can earn, win, and gain using NFTs. You just need to understand which part of it do you want to be on. Are you a buyer? Are you a collector? Are you a trader? You know, or are you a creator? So many realms to get into when it comes to dealing with NFTs, but please don't get into just buying everything that you see. You want to make sure that they verified. That blue check mark is the same one as on Twitter. You want to make sure that this is a real project that's been around, because another thing that we having problems on is people are losing a lot of money on fake NFTs. A good NFT project has the ability to change your life. A bad NFT project has the ability to take your money. Like with Sandbox, gave us the opportunity to buy sand land for $40, 2 years ago? $40 and $80. And that same land is worth $10,000 a day. So like I said, purchasing that land back then, what if you'd about 10? 10 pieces of land would have cost you $400. And then when they reach $10,000, that's six figures from a $400 investment. It's hard to match that anywhere. And it's not just that one project, there's multiple that's done the same thing. We just recently seen this with TCG World. TCG World came out being worth 1 BNB. After the launch, it's worth 7 BNB now. You could have bought that one piece of land for about $400, and now it's worth about $3,200. Wonderful, right? Well, about $2,800 for that matter. So I'm just putting that out there so y'all understand the differences when it comes to these NFT projects. If you have any questions or want to go any deeper into this, please drop them in the chat. We can talk about it. If you have any suggestions about what else we should be bringing up when it comes to these NFT projects, please drop it in the chat and we'll go over it. We appreciate y'all for all y'all support. I will give you back your Wednesday day, hump day. Let's get to work, y'all. Peace, love, and abundance. Catch y'all on the next call.